let the salt water wash it away. Soak it in bleach till it's white on the way. Soak it in bleach till the blood just wash it.
Hi everybody, this is BJ Corey for DR Sports. Now the spring season is just about to kick off and all the teams are getting ready, and I just found out about a new spring team that started, the Video Falcons. Now Josh, can you tell us what the Video Falcons are?
Video Falcons is a group of us kids who don't really have anything to do after school, so we play video games. We strictly PlayStation and Nintendo. We find somebody's house, we go there and we play video games.
Okay, now Greg, how did this all start?
Well, what happened, BJ, is I play football and basketball, and in the spring I had nothing to do. So the three of us just started, and a couple more of us just started playing video games every day after school, and it became a habit where it's like, where are we playing today? You know, big game, you know? So we just decided, hey, why don't we start a spring sport so maybe we can feel a little good about ourselves. So sitting around playing this for 6 hours after school every day, which we have done.
Okay, now Scott, who plays in the Video Falcons?
Well, Josh is the president of the club, Greg's the PlayStation representative, and I'm the Nintendo 64 representative. And basically us three are there every day playing. We're dedicated, we go every day. But usually, you know, we get a couple other guys who play with us, and we have pretty big games.
Okay, now being president or a representative, is that like being a captain of a team, or?
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm the coach, almost. And these two would have to be my captains. They come to me, tell me how they think the club's going so far, what we could do to improve it, and you know, I think that's the kind of relationship we have. Now, as a president, I'm always looking for more prospects out there. So if there's anybody that thinks they have like a special skill, like towards video games, they can always come see me or one of my captains, and you know, we'll get them involved in the club. We're gonna try and get jerseys out there. We're gonna try and do a lot of things to get people involved.
Okay, it sounds like it's really starting to pick up. Now, I'm sure everybody's sitting in home room right now thinking that this is a big joke. Now, everybody just sits there and plays video games or whatever. Is there any real physical activity to this? Do you guys have training sessions?
Well, actually, BJ, I wouldn't call it training sessions, and I wouldn't compare it to football or basketball. But listen, what we do is it's strenuous on the forearms, the thumbs, the fingers. I woke up one morning after playing for 6 hours with these guys, and I couldn't move my thumb. I woke up in cold sweats. So basically what we do is we get them the grips that you use to strengthen your forearms, and I squeeze them maybe half an hour to an hour a day each hand, and we all do, and just to make sure we're not going to get any more injuries, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, now are there injuries in this, Scott? Have you seen anybody really hurt on this?
Other than Greg's thumb injury, I haven't really seen any big injuries. But, you know, you get sweaty and you get hot just like any other sport, so it's pretty tough.
Okay, now are there any special games you guys play, Josh?
Yes, there are two very special games. For PlayStation, I'm gonna have to say Game Day '98. Great game, a lot of people get involved. I know it's very popular throughout the school. And for Nintendo 64, I'm gonna have to say WCW versus NWO. Great wrestling game, best wrestling game I ever played. A lot of different characters to choose from, and just all fun.
Okay, now Greg, do you guys hope to play other schools in this now?
Yeah, what we've been doing is we just in the beginning process of this. We haven't talked to anybody, athletic director or anything. What we want to do is we want to talk to Case, Seacog, maybe a Ponequid, and all the close SEC teams, and we want to see if they can get some players to come and play against us, you know, so competitive edge, you know.
Okay, now Scott, is there any one team that you hope gets into the
Well, BJ, during football season, we lost 14-7 to OR, and I'm pretty mad about it. So, you know, I want to get them back in WCW versus NWO.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank all three of you.
Problem, BJ.
Wish you luck with the Video Falcons. I hope it picks up.
And we'd like to tell anybody in and around the school who likes this or wants to get into it, girls or guys, we don't care, to come and tell one of us so that we can sign you up and you can come play with us after school. We buy chips also. We spend $15 on food every day. So as many people as we can get into it, that'd be great. Anybody.
Okay, now
teachers.
Just about anybody?
Anybody. Principals. Mr. G. Anybody.
Okay, well, I'd like to wish you guys luck with it. I hope it really takes off. The Video Falcons, it's a new spring sport here, and they really do go out every day. They have food, they practice, they have big games. Hopefully it'll catch on and be an SEC sport real soon. I'd like to thank the guys for their time, and we'll be back next week with a new story.
photographer, DR News, and today we go to the Sculpture 2 class because they're doing something that normally a kid in high school wouldn't get to do. A bust, a full-size bust of themselves. I'm going to talk to a few Ceramics 2 kids and see their thoughts on this quite amazing project. Let's go. Here we are in the Sculpture 2 class. As you can see, they're working on their bus. Now, I'd like to show you the beginning of this project. This is what they start out with. This is an armature. And they just put clay on there. I'm here with Brennan Andrade and his bust. Now, Brennan, how long has it took you so far?
Since the beginning of the semester.
Oh, you've been working on
them.
Right, how close to finishing would you say you are? It's looking kind of
pretty
like
close. I just got a few more steps to go. I got to take out the armature and hollow it out inside, and then let it dry, and I'm pretty much done.
I see. Doing good, Brennan.
Thanks.
I'm here with another senior Sculpture 2 student, Pat Andrews. And Pat, it's looking pretty good. Almost done?
Yep.
I see. Now I understand you've already taken the armature out of the middle. Was that difficult?
I thought I was gonna break it. I wanted it to be a juice bowl, but you know, not too bad.
That's good. Here with a member of the sophomore class in Sculpture 2, Richard Georgia.
Yeah.
Now, Rich, what's it like working on your face, basically?
It's different.
You like the project?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah? How long do you think it's going to take you to finish?
I don't know. Within the week, probably be done, yeah.
That's cool. Can't wait to see when it's done. I'm here with Jay Drury. Now, Jay, I understand you're done with the project. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
And I must say, it looks a lot like you. The resemblance is very clear. Now, how long has it taken you?
Took me about, I stopped working on it about a week ago, and I'd say it was about 3-4 weeks of just 4 or 5 periods a day coming down here, sometimes coming after school and working on it. Yeah, it was the only thing I had going strong at the time. So
How heavy is that?
I'd say anywhere from like 45 to 50 pounds, maybe.
Really?
It might be lighter now that it doesn't have the board on it, but I took it off about a week, like I said, like about a week ago.
That's a lot of clay.
Hollowed it out, yep.
All right, well, now I'm going to talk to Mr. Davis and get some of the specifics on this project. Hi, Mr. Davis, how you doing?
How you doing, Nate?
Pretty good. All right, what was the idea behind making the kids do this project?
Well, this is a Sculpture 2 class, and they've already taken 1 semester of sculpture. And I was trying to find a project that was a little bit more advanced because they've already have the foundations in sculpture. And a good project that every sculpture student should go through is to do a bust of themselves, a portrait bust.
And this is in clay. What type of clay is this?
This is tan stoneware, which we wedge a bunch of grog into it so it'll make it through the firing process.
And the firing process. Now, how do you fire these things?
Well, it'll take these heads about, I would say about a month to dry out. And then when they're completely dry, we'll be putting it in the kiln over here. One is ice kilns. These are the older ones. When we used to fire in here, sometimes it would misfire, but this one's pretty good. You could put in the time, the temperature, the duration of the firing, it'll shut itself off.
How many can you fit in here?
Oh, probably about 2. We'll be firing these heads up to around 2,300 degrees. Quite hot.
I see. All right. Thank you very much,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Davis. Now I'm here with John Dufort. Now, John, everybody's dying to know exactly what a bust is. What is a bust?
Well, a bust is from your chest up. Anything done like that, you do paintings, but we're doing it with clay.
Ah, I see. Well, you know what? That is Sculpture 2, and that's what they're doing. And I thought it was very fascinating. I hope you did too. And we'll be back next week for another story.
This week we're going to be doing a story on the talent show. Who puts it together and... Going to be doing in the talent show?
I'll be doing my dance solo.
Your dance solo? Now, are you doing this for just for fun, or are you doing it for the money?
I'm doing it for the money.
A band part of the competition of the talent show. Now, what are you guys going to do?
We're actually going to do a song for the talent and just for fun. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that in. Our band's called Midnight Groove. We're actually missing the drummer right now, and the talent song is called What?
That's pretty good. So, how many people are in your band?
Actually, it's 6. But Andy Todd is not here right now.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it.
All right, I'm gonna bust out a beat. All right, here we go. All right. I get visions like a sidekick every time my mind kicks. Ain't got no time for mind tricks. Get caught up 6 under, coming louder than thunder. Thought me a gangster, but I never shot a gun. Over then again, I've never been one to run. Down with MG since day one. So can you see where I'm coming from? Can you tell me what? Midnight Groove. That's my first verse from What, and you'll see that.
Jess, Lisa, and Heather are backstage. We just get all the equipment. Oh, and Josh Harbeck is helping us with all the band stuff. And we're just gonna get everyone lined up right, and we have to get all the mics out and everything like that.
That's pretty cool. So you're basically the behind the scenes?
We're behind the scenes, yeah.
It's Friday, April 3rd, and you can buy tickets in the cafeteria, so buy them early so you can get in. This is Jess Hazard reporting for DR News, and we'll be back next week with another story.